Hey guys, I am still at it. I am still spring cleaning, and in today's video, I'm going to be deep cleaning, decluttering, and organizing 2 bedrooms. So get ready. We are going to get it done little by little. People are always like, how do you have your energy? How can you clean in the evenings? Aren't you ready to go to bed? And the answer is yes. I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm in a horrible mood. Like I'm in one of those moods, just not feeling it. I'm not happy, a little tired, and I'm just in a bad mood. But you know what always uplifts my mood is cleaning the house, especially when my house is messy. I instantly feel better when my house is clean. So that is my motivation. I do not physically have the motivation or even mental motivation right now, but I know that I need to do it because it will uplift my mood. So just wanted to say this. It's not all sunshine and rainbows. I don't always have the energy. I do not always want to do it, but you know what? I'm gonna do it because I know it'll make me feel better.
Oh no. Anxiety creeps up on me. Is this how it's supposed to feel? Tell me when it's over. I got someplace that I gotta be. It won't leave. My friends say, get out of your comfort zone. It's a blessing in disguise. Get out of what you call home. Your name is written in the sky. It might feel just like you're on your own.
Hello to all of my wonderful YouTube friends. I hope you're having a good day. I really do. And if you're not having a good day, hopefully you leave this video with a smile on your face. But if you're new here, I'm Jamie, which I'm sure you already knew that from my channel name. And I'm a mom of 3 girls. I have a husband. We've been married since we were 23. We've been together since we were 15. And we have a 7-year-old and then twin 3-year-olds. And what I like to share on my channel is mainly cleaning and organizing and decluttering because that's my specialty. I also like to share like super easy, simple meals because cooking is not fun for me. And I pretty much do it because I have 3 kids to feed or I would not cook. And I'm also into fitness and healthy eating. And I've actually switched some things up in my fitness and health routine, something like very different. So I'm going to share that with you guys here a little bit later. But I just want you guys to come here. I want it to feel like a space where you belong, a space where you feel good when you're here, because this community is amazing. And my parents watch all my videos. They're always, checking out the comments, probably being a little protective of me. And they're always saying like, people are so great and friendly and helpful and supportive. And I'm like, I know. I am so grateful and lucky to have this amazing community here. So if you guys are not subscribed to my channel, then I would love to have you guys join. It's a great community and I'm so grateful. And I know that if you guys join, you'll find maybe some friends or some helpful tips in the comment section. So I just want you to know I'm grateful that you're here and I want to make you feel good. And I want to make every single day and I just hope that I can make you feel good each and every week because you are important and you do matter.
You share your love so easily, still I'm insecure. I hear all the things you don't say, so I can be sure. But here we go again, do my best to pretend, Yeah, here we go again, do my best to pretend. That I don't bother at all, that I'm stronger, but no, I will do my best not to give up.
So I frequently get asked about a cleaning routine. So, what do I do? So for me, my weeks are different. So we have some activities where we'll have like an activity. Avery has an activity on Tuesday, but the following week she doesn't have one on Tuesday. Maybe it's on Thursday. So we don't have our weeks aren't always the same. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. So every single week. Oh, and then also sometimes Mike works a little bit later. He works for an international company and they do have offices in Europe and Asia and things like that. So sometimes he'll work a little bit into the evening, sometimes he'll work late at night. So because of our weeks being different, what I do is I don't have a set cleaning routine. You know, some people, a set cleaning routine works for them. For us and where we're at right now in our lives, it's too crazy and hectic. I don't have like a every single day I do, you know, X, Y, and Z. Now, for example, every Saturday, I wash all of the towels. I do like one big load of towels in the house. So like that, there are some things that I do weekly, but for the most part, I sit down on a Sunday and I look at what do we have going on this week and what do I want to focus on and get done. I cannot clean the whole house every single week. I cannot get it done every single week. That's just where we're at in our lives. So what I do is I make a list of what I want to prioritize, and then I split it up based on what we have going on for that week. And I just feel like, you know, ideally, I guess the basics, what we try to do every day is pick things up off the countertops and floors, and then run our vacuum and mop and things like that, the robot vacuum and mop. Now, it doesn't happen every single night for sure. I think that sometimes, I mean, we all know it's important to go to bed with a clean home and wake up to a clean home, but I'll tell you right now, it does not happen because sometimes we just need to go to bed or relax, you know. We kind of pick and choose, but for the most part, everything does get picked up. But you know, if you need to just go relax and let your house be messy for a night, I'm not going to, you know, I'm not telling you that you need my permission, but I am telling you, I'm giving you permission that it's okay to do that. We need time for ourselves as well.
Before we even started. So if this is the end now, baby, know that I gave it my all. I believe in us. I won't give up on you. I will be holding on for life. Hope you believe in us. Please don't give up on me. At least give me a try. 'Cause you're the best thing, the best thing. You're the best thing that I've ever had. You're the best thing, the best thing. You're the best thing.
So I think decluttering and organizing is something that is an ongoing thing, specifically, especially if you have kids. So like with the girls' closets that I'm going to do, I typically do those twice a year. So I try to do those about when the seasons are changing so I can focus on maybe bringing out some more summer clothes or things like that. But it's just important to declutter regularly. Kids change, you know, there are things, I mean, there's some things that the twins that when I decluttered their room or their closet 6 months ago, we kept, and now they've outgrown it. So it's also a reminder when you do decluttering that life goes by fast and your kids grow up really, really fast. And I think I'm getting reminders of this because I'm seeing, you know, the twins be more independent. So actually at the end of this day, you know, we had kind of have like, I cleaned all day and then we had our normal evening, and then Mike and I were putting everything back in the bedrooms, and actually Avery was helping because we were putting a new mattress in her room, and we put the twins in our bedroom with a movie on, and they sat there and watched the movie. And you know, with toddlers, sometimes they'll watch a movie for like a few minutes and they get down, like they get distracted. They sat there and watched the movie while we put everything back from the hallway. So it's just a reminder that they're getting big, and I can't believe it.
You almost know what I am thinking. 'Cause I believe in us. I won't give up on you. I will be holding on for life. 'Cause you're the best thing, the best thing. You're the best thing that I've ever had. You're the best thing, the best thing. You're the best thing. 'Cause you're the best thing that I've ever had. Best thing, best thing.
So I was cleaning my window tracking with the Bissell Steam Shot hand steamer. I will have it linked in the description. And then this brush I'm using here is actually a car detailing brush. It's wonderful for when you're cleaning your cars. I will have this linked in the video's description, but I got it from Amazon, and it came with a pack of multiple brushes, and they're just great. And they're also great for cleaning the window tracking because the little bristles get into all of those cracks and crevices. crevices. And I think I mentioned this earlier in the video, but I've kind of started a new fitness routine. So I'm someone who loves running. So that is my go-to workout. So I guess most of my workouts are cardio focused. And it's not that I love cardio in general. It's just more that I love running. It's something that frees my mind. It's my mental escape. I don't track calories or anything like that, but running is just a mental escape. And I've always been focused on that. And someone said one time, the best workout is the workout that you stick with. And I 100% agree. But at the same time, I know it's good to add some strength training and to switch up your workouts a little bit. So I tried doing some at-home workouts. And I was doing that, like I was doing some workouts on Obey Fitness, and I just could tell that I wasn't doing the right form, and no matter how hard I tried, it was not working, and my back started hurting. So I decided to bite the bullet and get a personal training package. So you just get a package, and then they are going to teach me the exercises in the correct form. So then when I'm done, I can do those at home by myself. And I'll talk a little bit more about this. I just don't want to bore you guys by talking too much. I love working out from home for many reasons, because I can do it on my own schedule, which is important to me. And there's no excuses. If you can work out from home, you can do it in the morning. You can do it while your kids are napping. So that's why I like to work from home, and I will always work out from home. But the best part is these personal training sessions, they're going to teach me those right ways. So my back doesn't hurt when I'm doing, core exercises. And I will admit, it has been nice to get out of the house by myself and step out of my comfort zone. Mike is still working from home, so I have the ability to do that. Okay, so I'm not going to show this on camera, but after I go through and do like one pass on the entire carpet, so that's what I'll do. I'll go and do one pass, pushing down the button with the solution and then pulling it back and sucking up the water in the solution. So I do that once, and then I even go over a second time of the high traffic areas. So here in the main area, or here a lot of times with the girls when we would change their diapers, when they were still in diapers, we would change it right there. So I wanted to make for sure I got that area very well. And then what I'm going to do right now is go over all of the carpet again, but just with a water rinse to get up any solution or soap that is embedded into that carpet. So that is what I've been told. So that is what I'm going to do. I'm just not going to film it so this video doesn't get too long. But yeah, go around after you get all the solution into the carpet, suck it out, and then go back over by just putting water in there, no soap, no solution, and just go back over it like you did before.
I left things unsaid and you cannot forget.
So I made these little memory box bins for the girls. I think it was last summer before they started preschool, and it's just great because you can kind of keep everything in one space. But what I typically do is when they bring something home from preschool that I want to save, I just kind of was like piling it up in their closet until I brought them down. Like that's what I was doing here. But it's just nice because it has folders from preschool through grade 12. I even made one for Avery, and it's just a nice way to keep all of those memories that you have from school all in one place. And it also forces you to choose the best things. I mean, because when they bring it home, you think everything is perfect, but you can't keep a ton of stuff for every grade. And I just like how it's all in a compact space. So I was doing that. I was decluttering their closet, pulling down old shoes and because they've recently gotten into size 7 shoes, and we kept all of Avery's old clothes in shoes. So I was like kind of going through and like, okay, so I got to pull the 7s out, and there were some things that I knew I could declutter. But yes, going back to the whole fitness thing, I've only gone to 2 sessions so far, but it's really been freeing, stepping out of my comfort zone and doing different workouts. And it's good for me because like I was doing ab workouts at home, a 13-minute ab workout on YouTube, but then the next day I wouldn't feel sore, but my back would hurt. And I knew that I was doing the wrong form, but even when I was concentrating, I could not get it. So I needed someone to show me the correct way so I wasn't hurting my back more. But yes, it's been wonderful. And here I was just going through Avery's 4T clothes because I had packed those away, was pulling them out, and how crazy is it that the girls, the twins, are in 4T almost. The hardest part about cleaning, like completely cleaning a bedroom or deep cleaning or decluttering, whatever, it's, you know, you're working hard and I'm like tired right now, and I come out and I see all of this mess and I'm just like, drives me crazy. But I remind myself it always gets worse before it gets better. And obviously I can't take this stuff in there because the carpet is still drying. Just makes it a little bit difficult here in Avery's room because I really don't have a lot of space to pull everything out. But I'm gonna try my best and try to get this done before the twins get home so it's not too loud when they nap.
What will come? I have made the choice of thinking bigger. 'Cause you are all that I need. You are all that so I just close my eyes and dream about our kids and how they're running.
So this was one of those days the twins were at preschool, so that's why I was able to get all of this done. And I actually got started early because I needed to get their room done before they got home. They get home around noon. Like you can see, like this is our backyard. We have neighbors there, and then like they're right there working on the roof. I mean, we can literally, like I can hear right now their conversations. I mean, I can't hear everything they're saying, but I can hear words. So ready. Like as I'm sitting here cleaning, I'm just like, oh, it's just gonna be so nice to not have someone right on top of us. We also finally got Avery a new mattress. It's kind of embarrassing how old her mattress was, but I've been asked this a lot. The twins will get Avery's bunk beds. So when we switch them out of their cribs, the twins will get Avery's bunk beds, and then Avery will have one of the cribs. One of the cribs, we just use the headboard, and then we have some ways to, it turns into a double bed, transitions into a double bed. So she'll take that. And we're not planning on moving them out of their cribs because they have no issues being in their cribs. And with Avery, we found that it was almost like once she was out of her crib, I mean, bedtime was a disaster. She got out of her bed a lot. She didn't sleep as late in the mornings, and then she was tired. The twins don't climb out. And in the new house, so we will probably be moving in like fall, late fall, that type of thing. Then we'll just, because we'll have to deassemble the bunk beds. Because like right now, the twins share like the bigger dresser. And so if the twins got the bunk beds and they would have, you know, their dressers and separate rooms, and I don't know, it just works out for us that if we can kind of hold them off until we move, that would be ideal. And we're not having any issues with them being in the cribs, but I promise they will be out of their cribs before they're like 10 years old. I promise. So I wanted to share this little hack with you guys for little socks, or just if you have multiple kids. And actually you guys helped me with this suggestion. So I have these garment bags, and I think I probably got them from Amazon. I've had them for years. Like, you can use them to, like, if you have any delicates or a bra or anything like that. So I have these. They're really nice ones. And I took a command hook and then with a children's hanger, and I hang it right here. So when the girls take their socks off, they know to put their socks in there, and then I can wash, you know, Avery's socks separate from the twins, just because I know it sounds crazy because they're not even that close in age, but I would always be like, whose socks are these? Or, you know, you're just trying to go quickly. So this has been a time saver. It's easier. And now even Avery, when I'm done with this and I dry them, I can give this to her and say, okay, pair up your socks and things like that. So just a little hack if you have kids. It just kind of keeps everything a little bit more organized. So it's kind of crazy because I had gotten up and started early, which I normally do when they're on school days and get started first thing in the morning. But I was like on a time crunch. Like, I had to get it done before they got home and were done with lunch. And so I was like busting my butt all morning long. And then it was like 2 p.m. and I was like, okay, Mike was downstairs working in the basement. Twins were napping. And I was like, all right, I'll vacuum and mop. I like to vacuum and mop as often as I can. I just don't always get the time. I mean, I wish I could vacuum and mop every day, but I don't have the time to do that. So that is what I was doing. With mopping, I was going to add 1 teaspoon of powdered Tide laundry detergent in my mop bucket. So a teaspoon of powdered Tide, not a tablespoon. And I was also going to add in a tiny drop or a drop of Fabuloso. I've heard so many good things about this cleaner and how good it smells. And I figured let's add in a tiny bit to make the house smell nice. So that's what I did.
That is all you got in the end. You got in the end. But she's wondering if it's gonna feel like this forever. Wondering if it's gonna feel like this whenever she leaves her safe space. She leaves her safe space. Wondering if it is forever, or is there some place that will make her feel better, make her feel better, then that's where she'll go.
So then when I'm done mopping, I think it was going to be like 6:30 or almost 7. We had our normal evening dinner, cleaned up after dinner, and then we all went upstairs. We got a movie going for the twins, and then Mike and I were going to put everything back that was in the hallway and bring in Avery's new mattress. And you guys are going to laugh at Mike's slippers. You're going to be like, what is he wearing? So they are his slippers. He is a Buffalo, I mean, they're not normal slippers. They're like funny slippers. He is a Buffalo Bills football fan. Huge Buffalo Bills fan. No, we don't live in Buffalo. We live in Ohio. Don't ask me why he's a Buffalo Bills fan. Anyways, someone I think had gotten him these as like a gag gift. And the carpet, there were a few spots. It was still a tiny bit damp, but like not where the furniture was going to go, but just like in the main parts. And he didn't want to take off his socks apparently, so he put on his slippers. So if you're wondering why he's wearing these big clunky, like they look like kid slippers, like a joke, they're Buffalo Bills slippers. I thought it was pretty funny. But for Avery's new mattress, we got it off of Amazon. I'll have it linked below. But I will tell you, for it's like a boxed mattress, it was pretty comfortable. I didn't sleep on it, so I guess I can't say how good it feels to sleep on it. But just laying on it, I was like, wow, this is a really comfortable mattress. And she was due for a new one. The mattress that she had was our old mattress. So we got it off of Amazon and it's super comfy.
Better, make her feel better, and that's where she'll go. That's where she'll go. That's where she'll go. That's where she'll go. And that's where she'll go. That's where she'll go. Talking to myself 'cause I don't know what I want. Yeah, I'm here talking to myself like someone's gonna respond. I'm getting tired of myself 'cause I don't know what I want. But I'm not out here on my own.
Oh, you guys, I am finishing up my week of cleaning, and right now I am procrastinating chatting with you guys because sometimes, I mean, I do it in my voiceovers, but I don't really just get to chat. But I think all I'm gonna do today, it's a little bit later. What time is it? 3:20. So the twins should be up, I would say, within the next half an hour or so. And I'm just gonna clean our bedroom. That's all I have on my list today. I actually wanted to do more, but just not feeling it. And it feels weird to talk about this, but I'm assuming if you've made it to this part, then you don't care what I talk about. So I have found that as I've gotten older, or maybe after I had the twins specifically, I don't know if there's a correlation, if it's just because I'm older or if it's because I had the twins or whatever, but when it's almost that time of the month, PMS symptoms are no joke. And before I had, I don't know, like I really never had issues. Like when women would talk about knowing and feeling PMS symptoms, I was like, I don't get it. Like I don't. Like I never felt different. I never felt tired. I guess I was lucky. I'd have like minimal cramps, you know, like, but that was it. But ever since I had the twins, luckily it's not every month, it's just some months. And like it's been a couple of months, and like now I just like woke up on the wrong side of the bed. I have low energy. I'm angry. I literally feel like I could cry right now. And there is no reason at all. Like I have no reason to cry at all. If anything, I have a million things to not cry about, but I just want to cry. And I am not an emotional person, at all. Like I am not a crier. So that says something. Just not feeling it. So I don't know if you guys understand that as you've gotten older, or maybe it's having kids and all of that, it changes your body composition, but I'm just feeling blah. And I also don't know if it has anything to do with my PCOS. I know that's a hormonal disorder. So I don't know as I get older if that's playing a role in it. I mean, my hormones, I guess, could be off. They haven't been checked. I get my blood work checked once a year by my primary care physician, but I don't think they check hormones. Like they check like thyroid and all of like the basic stuff. But I'm just not feeling it, you guys. Not feeling it at all. But our bathroom needs to be clean, and I know that'll make me feel better. And that's probably why, remember I told you the first day, I was like, I'm just not feeling it. I just don't want to clean. That's probably what it was too, even though that was a couple of days ago. But I did feel better after I got the living room cleaned up. So I'm not doing this because it has to be done, because no one sees our bathroom. But I'm doing it because I know it will make me feel better. So I don't know if you guys are feeling that. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed that heart-to-heart chat. Just needed someone to talk to. Mike's down in the basement working. Twins are napping. Avery's at school. And I just feel like I needed someone to vent about being a woman and how much it's not fun sometimes when we have all those hormonal fluctuations. Okay. Anyways, thank you for listening to me.
Striking the winner post now. Liberty's on my mind. We've taken off, we've left the ground.
But yes, so I've been working out more, doing more strength training. I'm still doing my running and doing my spin bike. But I think I bought, or I don't think, I bought 20 sessions. And so the trainer will show me all of these new workouts, and then I'll be able to do it from home, which I am so excited about. And it's just nice to have different type of workouts to switch it up, but also something else they have me on, since I'm doing more strength training, I'm adding more protein to my diet. So I'm not following a calorie plan or anything because I don't want to lose weight, but they want me on more protein. So like they have this body scanner where they take all of the measurements, like that then they can use that information to tell you like how much protein you should be eating to build more muscle. I already ate a pretty high pretty high protein diet in general, but they want me eating even more protein. So it's not, like I said, I'm not cutting anything. So it's more of like maybe adding like a Premier Protein shake as a snack in the morning or in the afternoon or before bed, or like ways to add more protein, like maybe in a drink or like a high protein snack or something like that. So hopefully I can start sharing more with you guys about what I'm eating, the diet, and I say diet loosely. It's like not a diet as the term that we use it typically. I'm just saying like what I'm actually eating. I can share more of that. I've been sharing more on Instagram, but I'll try to share more and some of the workouts I've been doing hopefully soon.
To us, 'cause
I made it. Not every day is a knock it out of the park type of day. All I was managed to get done, other than raising the kids, which obviously is a lot of work. So, you guys always tend to just see me on the days I'm very productive, but I promise you, I have lots of days like this, and days that I get like literally nothing done. So, just know that we all have those days. So I'm gonna relax before the girls wake up, but thank you for being here, thanks for watching, and thanks for always just being a great part of this community. You guys are amazing. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.